Welcome to the tutorial of MyCase, which will show you how to use MyCase. MyCase is a digital platform that supports the master thesis process and gives students and supervisors better planning, administration and reporting possibilities. You will receive notifications in your TU Delft mailbox for the tasks you need to fulfill on MyCase. To start MyCase, go to mycase.tudelft.nl. Then select Delft University of Technology, insert your NetID and password and sign in. By clicking on Cases, you will see the information about your students, the faculty, the program, the track, the phase they are in, the responsible supervisor, the chair of the assessment committee, and the dates they created their project. The responsible supervisor will have 5 main tasks in MyCase during the different phases of the master thesis. Review the supervisory team, review the kickoff, review the midterm, review the green light, and the plagiarism analysis. The first task in the thesis project is to review the supervisory team. To do so, click on the student in the preparation phase. The first thing you will see is the tab Summary, where you will find information about the preparation phase and your tasks. Click on the Review Supervisory Team. A window will appear where you will see the supervisory team, the responsible supervisor, and if applicable, the other supervisors. You will indicate whether you agree with the supervisory team or not. If you disagree, you must write the reason in the box below. Then click Submit. The second task in the thesis project is to review the kickoff. To do so, click on the student in the kickoff phase. Again, the first thing you will see is the tab Summary, where you will find information about the kickoff phase and the tasks. Before you proceed with the tasks in this phase, you will need to review some elements. To review the project deliverables, click on the project. If the student have uploaded files, you will find them here. To review the planning, click on Planning. You will find the timeline of the student here. You can see 2 more tabs. The Feedback, which contains all the approvals and disapprovals, including comments. And My Notes, which is where you can write notes for yourself, for instance, for a future meeting with the students. The students will not have access to your notes. After checking these tabs, click on Review the Kickoff in your tasks. In the form that appears, you will select the start date of the Master Graduation Project, the date of the kickoff review, and decide whether the student should continue to the Master Thesis or retake this meeting. If you click on the Retake, you will need to explain the reason in the comment box below. Then, MyCase will send the student an email to make the indicated adjustments. The supervisors will receive another form to review. To finalize, click on Submit. The third task in the thesis project is to review the midterm. To do so, click on the student in the midterm phase. Again, the first thing you will see in this tab is the Summary, where you will find information about the midterm phase and your tasks. At this stage, there can be changes in all MyCase tabs, so discuss with your students which elements need review for the midterm. For example, for the project deliverables, click in Project. For the timeline, you can click on Planning. Note that if the planning changes, the student must complete and submit the extension form. After checking the necessary elements, click on Review Midterm. In the midterm review form, you have 3 options. Continue to Green Light. This means that the student can continue to the next phase of the master thesis. Continue in the midterm phase. This means that the student needs to retake this meeting. For these 2 options, if you write comments in the box below, it will be saved as Continue with Adjustments for reporting purposes. The last option is Discontinue the Master Thesis Graduation. Here you are indicating that the student must stop with this Master Thesis topic. If you click on this third option, you will close the entire case and cannot go back. Note that if you give a discontinue, you must submit the midterm form signed by another staff member. At the end, click Submit. Your next task in MyCase is the green light review. Click on the student in the green light phase. Again, you should check the project deliverables under Projects. You can also find a link for the plagiarism analysis submitted by the student here. It's possible that you also have to check the other tabs. When you are ready to fill in the green light form, click on the Review Green Light. In the form of the green light, the supervisor needs to indicate whether the plagiarism check gives any suspicion of fraud. If so, you need to contact the Board of Examiners. Then, you will indicate whether the student can continue to the last phase of the master thesis, needs to retake this meeting or discontinue the project. If you click on Retake, the student will be given an automatic 6-week extension. In the additional box below, you need to justify why you indicated retake and specify what needs to be improved in those extra 6 weeks. It's also possible to upload files. At the end, click Submit. The last task in MyCase is to do a plagiarism scan of the final master thesis. To do so, go to the student in the finalization phase. You should check the plagiarism analysis submitted by the student on the Project tab. Then, click on the plagiarism analysis form. You need to indicate whether the plagiarism check of the final master thesis gives any suspicion of fraud. If so, you need to contact the Board of Examiners. If not, you can submit the form.